Hello. Today I would like to address the issue of unemployment among youths and all those who have written exams and have not made it, or even those who have made it. I think and I suggest is the main cause of our failures, whether we have failed an exam or we have failed in a competitive exam. The most important thing and the most important reason which accounts for our failures is the lack of information, or we have inadequate information about what we are doing and about what we are going to do. Let's talk first about those who have failed exams, or those who have been failing exams. I think what usually makes them to fail is not because they don't know what they are supposed to do. They know, they are conscious of that, but they are unconscious that they are supposed to read before passing. Some people read, but unfortunately they don't read the required information. That's why they fail. And those preparing for competitive exams, most people prepare. Some people even spend colossal sums of money just for catch-up classes, as they usually call it. At the end of the day, they don't make it. Why? Because they were not given the right information. And as I'm speaking to you now, I want to give you a challenge. If you take the challenge, then by this time next year, you are going to give me a testimony. I mean, latest. The first thing you have to do is you need to just start reading now. Whether you are a scientist, a mathematician, or you are a literate student, or you are what, or you are writing for which public exam, I bet you, if you read extensively, objectively, the needed information, I don't think at the end of the day a question will come from heaven or from a mountain and will be more than you. If you start reading extensively, wisely, of course, at the end of the day you are going to make it. That's a promise. Because many people have just developed the habit of keeping themselves on a particular thing because they know that it usually comes, but when it comes you will fail. Don't forget that you are not the only one writing the exam. Many people are writing the exam and only few people are needed. What is required of you is what should and what will make you pass is to be above the level. Some people will say corruption, okay, but don't forget, some people get there by merit. You can be one of those people. So you go out there, you start reading, you start informing yourself. The more you read, the more you know, and the more you know, the more chances you have to succeed in that exam. I wish you good luck as you go for the job. And for those failing their exams, let be the GCE, the CAP, the probatoire, or the BAC, I would like to advise you about one thing which you have been missing, maybe unconsciously. But today, as you are preparing to go back to school, I will advise you to start using your school library, or you start just buying little books and you start reading. At the end of the day, just the mid of the academic year, you see yourself already above the level and your pass is already in your pocket. Next year you will not say, wow, had I known. You start today reading, and when the teacher will want to say anything, it will already be here. It will be there, and when the teacher will give it in the exam, you present it, and I'm sure no teacher will fail a student who gives the right information. The little advice I will give to you is, you go to the library, you start reading, and you read purposely. You read documents which can permit you, which will permit you to pass your exam. Don't just go and read recklessly. Don't read anything you fall on. If you see a newspaper, just read. One never knows. If it's a book, just read. One never knows. If it's a journal, just read. One never knows. But be focus minded. I wish you good luck in whatever thing you are planning to do. But don't forget, the most important thing is to get the information. To get the information, you must read. And one of the best places where you can read, where you can get the information, is the library. I just pray and hope the library provides you with that book or with that newspaper or with that required document which will help you to pass the exam, be it a competitive exam or a class exam or whatever. Please, if you see this video interesting, why not just give us a share, a like, and a little comment for encouragement. Thank you.